Chair recognizes the Honorable Bryan Slaton of Hunt County to nominate the Honorable Tony Tinderholt of Tarrant County.
Madam Secretary, members, your beloved friends and family that are here with you today, I'd like to welcome you to this chamber and in your Texas Capitol. I am honored to be up here nominating my friend, Tony Tinderholt, to be our next Speaker of the House. Last week, America witnessed the four most transparent days in the halls of Congress in modern history, where we saw actual debate and discussion. That only happened because conservatives were unwilling to rubber stamp an establishment leader with a history of working with Democrats to stop conservative policy. Another thing you might have noticed was that the Democrats in Congress stood together, consistently in opposition to Speaker McCarthy. Not one Democrat broke rank to vote for a Republican. In Texas, we do things a little differently. Our Speaker courted the Democrats to get his position, gave them chairmanships, protected them from being punished when they fled to D.C. And while they were in D.C., they spent weeks disparaging the reputation of the Republican members. And today, every single one of our Democrat colleagues will be voting for his leadership in this chamber. Some will claim this is good bipartisanship, but it's actually just a powerful consolation prize for losing elections. We have passed some good Republican bills over the last several years. When we pass conservative legislation, I'm told things like, we need to take a little break. This House isn't going to stay together. To my Democrat colleagues, I'd like to commend you. You're brilliant. You've created an environment where Republicans believe we can only get a few wins each session. We spend most of our time reflecting on the joy of our few wins instead of the cost of our failures. Did we end most abortions in Texas? Yes. Did we finally pass partial constitutional carry? Yes. But there are other things we must consider. Can children be forced by their parents to go through barbaric gender reassignment surgeries and procedures? Yes. Can children be forced did many of your constituents, property tax bills go up? Absolutely they did. Are young children being sexualized in public schools or at drag shows? Yes, they are. Are millions of illegals flooding across our state's open border? Yes, they are. At some point, we need to realize we are settling for just enough wins to get reelected. We cannot afford to operate that way anymore. It is time for Republicans to take the lead, to actually implement the conservative policies that the people are demanding. We have a lot to do, and the 8 GOP legislative priorities are only the bare minimum that we have to accomplish this session. The answer is clear, and I'm grateful that Representative Tinderholt has given us a chance to change the way this chamber operates. Each one of you worked hard to get here with the support of the people of your district. And for the new members, the moment you start letting other representatives here make you vote the way that they want, you've handed away the power that the people in your district gave you, and to you alone. Thank you, and God bless.